Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Sunday, October the 26th of the beautiful year 2025, and we are back for the 2025 Paldas League tournament. And today we are going to have only one match, but the match of the highest division between SHUICHI and COBRA, Germany versus United States of America. And we have Nitzrek 1985 in the chat. Hello Nitzrek, I see you are becoming a regular of our streams, which is very nice to have you here. I hope you can enjoy the match, and yeah, I hope that we can have a very nice match. This will be an important match, as this is a Division 1 match. Guys, I have to share some news regarding Division 1, but I will show you the bracket. So as you can see, there's one player less in Division 1 today. Sam withdrew from playing in this Paldas League. Yeah, we are down to 5 players in Division 1 in this case. The matches of Sam, of course, are removed from the standings, so we play 5-player division. Every player has to play 4 matches in this Paldas League. The match between Sam and COBRA that was actually played, of course, it stays as a valid match for the ELO standings. And yeah, of course, there was also this no-show of Sam versus James, so this match did not affect ELO standings, but both of these results are not counting anymore. So we have 3 American players and 2 European players left in Division 1 fighting for the top 3 spots of Division 1. The top 3 spots which are the qualifying spots for the 2026 Paldas Cup. Yeah, so technically speaking, today this will be the first match for COBRA and already a third match for SHUICHI. Yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate that SHUICHI plays already a third match, but considering COBRA's availability in November, yeah, we need to play this match today. Yeah, and SHUICHI then, we'll let SHUICHI then rest. After today's match, we'll let the other people play, and then we will show, if SHUICHI is in a strong race for the top 3 or not. We will then decide SHUICHI's last match against Robin will be played somewhere in November. Yeah, quick reminder about the rules of this event. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap. SPS controller and handcam are the mandatory things for this event, and we play best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the entire match, and depending if the match ends in a decider or not, we have different points distribution, 3, 2, 1 or 0 points. And as mentioned, top 3 players of this division of Division 1 qualify for the 2026 Paldas Cup. But the players in Division 1 that are still here in the race, 4 out of 5 are already provisionally qualified either via PDM standings or via Paldas ELO ratings. The only player not seen here with those qualifying spots is James. So yeah, all the destiny in James's hand as well. Yeah, after this tournament we still have our final event of the year, which will be the regular PDM December tournament, where some points are also up for grabs. And as you can see, if either SHUICHI or Robin or if both move to the Paldas League table, then there will be also 1 or 2 spots available for this standings. Hello Hannah, hello Cobra, welcome in the chat. So we'll come back to the standings later. But first, let me present our players for today's match. SHUICHI with a comp PB of 703, COBRA comp PB of 666, but very similar in terms of elo ratings. 1776 for Shuichi and 1771 for COBRA. So these 5 elo rating points mean that Shuichi is 51 to 49% favorite according to the elo odds, so basically 50-50. Yes, so I didn't remove some from the profiles. Yeah, sorry for that. I forgot about this as well. Okay, I'll correct it for the next stream. So basically, or should I do it so this is not confusing? I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm live. Okay, no problem. Thank you for informing, Cobra. Right, so let me remove. Let me correct it in. Oh, this doesn't work as I wanted. Okay, so this will be working for COBRA, and let me also do it for SHUICHI. Okay, yeah, so now the player profiles contain the informations that are required, and of course we're not playing a super division today. We play the division 1 match, so let me correct this as well. And hello SHUICHI, welcome in the chat. Yeah, so as you see, the stats for the players after the matches played so far that count for this event. We have SHUICHI with a highest score of 629, and we have COBRA with the highest score of 594. A little bit longer survivability on average for COBRA in terms of the losing games, a little bit higher score, but pretty similar in terms of losing scores and losing lines. Yes, so yeah, all the stats tell us that this should be a very close match. So we will see how it all develops, who can get some points for the standings. Yeah, this all will be decided maybe within the next hour. We'll see how much time we'll need for this match, if we need all 9 games or if we need less. Yeah, we'll see how it all happens. And yeah, let me check player streams. I hope I have the correct one. SHUICHI, are you live? I can't see you live. Oh, now I can. Okay. So my OBS needed a little bit more. So yeah, it's all good. So we're waiting for COBRA to come back from the toilet struts, and as soon as COBRA shows up on the stream, I'll give the players the pieces for game number 1 of this match. And here we have COBRA coming back from the toilet struts. Okay, so COBRA is here. We can give the players some pieces for game number 1. The seat will be 79307B. 79307B will be the seat for game number 1 for COBRA and SHUICHI. And Nitzrek saying in the chat, SHUICHI, today it will be better. Yeah, new day, new chances, as you say, Nitschrik, right? And a new time zone for us Europeans, as we are now no longer in the summertime. Today is the first day of the winter time. So you can see it already outside. The day is a lot shorter in the evening. So we need to survive it until March or something, and it should be good. But 2 months and there will be Christmas and so on. So yeah, shouldn't be that bad at all. Yeah, I know. I was informed. I was educated in yesterday's stream that you have the time change to the winter time like 1 week later compared to Europe. It's kind of interesting. We do it the last weekend of October, and USA does it like the first weekend of November. Which is kind of interesting. SHUICHI says it's cold. What's so cold, SHUICHI? It's still hot in here. Yeah, I can't remember. Cobra, what region of US are you? Where are you living? Can you remind us what state it is? Texas. Ah, Texas. So yeah, you have a pretty high temperatures. Last weekend there was like F1 US Grand Prix, and there was very hot in Texas. The commentator said that the temperatures were insane. So yeah, I know that you're in a pretty hot state. Okay, so it looks like our players are ready. SHUICHI and COBRA. Game number 1 of this match starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 7930 7B. The seat is correct. So we're officially in game number 1 of this match between SHUICHI and COBRA Division 1 match, guys. So pretty important for the standings, but as I said, 4 out of 5 players remaining in this division are provisionally qualified via the other ways, the other paths. So at the end of the year, it shouldn't be, you know, the case that we will miss those Division 1 players. Yeah, the only like open for now from Division 1 is James, who is not qualified even provisional by the other means. But as soon as some players will be moved to the Paldas League table. Oh, but COBRA is in a kind of a high situation right now, and let's see if COBRA can survive it. This is not an easy stack to work on, and COBRA can't do anything more. 23 lines top out, 57,389 is the top out score, which means SHUICHI is already good. SHUICHI takes game number 1 and leads 1-0. 35 lines, 149,352 is the score for the German player. Yeah, pretty tough game number 1 for COBRA it was. But we still have a lot of games possible to be played. So let's see how it all develops. Taking the early top pill again. Oh my god. Yeah, SHUICHI, you had, I think, enough of early top out pills yesterday, right? You overdosed them. Okay, so I'm also addicted. Yeah, SHUICHI overdosed yesterday. It looks like the players are good for game number 2. So let's start it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, be careful with those early top out pills. Be careful with like overdosing them. So we start. Both players start with Tetris. Cobra 6 more pushdown points. This makes the difference for now. Okay, so Cobra was kind of forced to bring the board down, and it was a successful dig for the American player, and we have now SHUICHI with 71,000, Cobra with 55, SHUICHI now with a Tetris improves to 94, Cobra with this Tetris improves to 78, so it looks like this is a real one Tetris lead for SHUICHI at the same line count. Cobra avoided the long bar dependency, which I think was a good move. Oh, 2 long bars in a row, one to open the well, the other one to get a Tetris. So far the game is pretty generous with the long bars. As you can see, so many of them are appearing on the board, and another long bar for a Tetris. So as far as like the 35 lines of this game are concerned, the players can't complain about the RNG. And another Tetris for simul Tetris, actually, both players with Tetris. 235 for SHUICHI, 202 for Cobra at the same line count, so SHUICHI 1.5 Tetris ahead. And another Tetris for Cobra when he's ready, and yeah, one more long bar appeared. Oh, now SHUICHI has a pretty interesting board, and Tugi spin with this TP, so SHUICHI is now forced to burn a little bit. Cobra may take advantage of it, and Cobra got another long bar for a Tetris. Cobra with a clean board for now. SHUICHI is one of the ground Tetris ready. And do we have our first drought of the game? The seat was so generous, and SHUICHI finally gets a long bar for a Tetris. 291 for SHUICHI, and we have now simul Tetris, but SHUICHI is like 2 lines ahead. Yeah, so we either are neck and 75 lines, 320 for Cobra, 315 for SHUICHI, so 5k, a little bit less than a triple advantage for our American competitor. And we are back to like getting a lot of long bars, as you can see. 342, now 365 for SHUICHI, 367 for Cobra, so we are still in a very neck and neck situation. For 11 for SHUICHI, 418 for Cobra, but SHUICHI seems to be like 3/4 of a Tetris ahead at the same line count. Oh, but some nice spins for SHUICHI, and creates this like tuck situation and gets perfect pieces to solve the board. 481 for SHUICHI at 110 lines. 481 for Cobra, it is 465, so a little bit less than a Tetris lead for SHUICHI at the same line count, and we are 69 before transition, so players, be aware of your board state. You are not far away from each other as far as the score is concerned. Slight lead for SHUICHI, so it looks like the game might be decided on level 19 speeds. 530 for SHUICHI. Cobra can't get a Tetris. Cobra had to close the well, but finally opens it. For 518 for Cobra, 533 for SHUICHI. Cobra with a clean board. SHUICHI has few holes, but is still Tetris ready. And Shuichi's board is pretty high as far as transition is concerned, but was able to get some pieces down. 561 for Shuichi, 547 for Cobra. We are on level 19 speeds, and let's see who can win the first level 19 race of the day. Oh, Cobra does a nice job down stacking this board. Shuichi now needs to do some magic on his board. Okay, this was kind of interesting. Oh, and missed the S-spin. Shuichi tops out at 571, so 572 Cobra is your target. 572 is your target to take this game. So Cobra is like few lines away. Cobra does not have to risk anything. One more line and Cobra will take this game, and Cobra is safe. We are 1-1, of course. Cobra, if you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. Level 19 Malens are strongly encouraged. Oh, and Cobra got spammed by those S's and Z's. And this is a GG, but still a very nice game by Cobra. 584 617. 584 617. Cobra 1, Shuichi 1. We are tied after 2 games. Top pills wearing. Oh, and hello Tolstoy. Welcome in the chat as well. Okay, so we have the players are ready. Yeah, the players are ready, so we can start game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, so 45 for both players. Cobra right now with 7 more pushdown points. So it's 91 for both players, so playing at the same pace as for now. Now Shuichi goes for those Shuichi setups, I would say, but they work pretty nicely. 117 for Shuichi, 137 for Cobra. Shuichi gets another Tetris. And as for now, we have pretty clean games going. And hello Frank, welcome in the chat as well. Yeah, we are currently in game number 3 of this match. We are tied, and the players are going strong in game number 3. So 205 for Shuichi, 239 for Cobra. So Cobra was able to build 1.5 Tetris lead, more or less. And Cobra is on a pretty strong pace. 309,000 at 70 lines. Shuichi with 258. And as for now, the players are playing very cleanly. There's like not that much to comment. So I'll give the score update. 350 for Shuichi, 425 for COBRA. And this is a very nice and clean game by the American player. For Shuichi is, yeah, 50k behind, but also 4 lines ahead. So if COBRA doesn't experience any troubles in this game, it looks like Shuichi might be the one needing some 19 play. Yeah, COBRA now has some holes in the board, so COBRA won't be able to be that like very efficient, but it's slowly but surely bringing the board down, opening the holes, and should be fine. 498 meanwhile for Shuichi, 508 for COBRA, so Shuichi was able to take advantage of this a little bit of a slowdown from COBRA, so it looks like the game, and this will be another 19 race. Shuichi transitions with 525 and COBRA with 537. So this is a 12k lead going into transition for COBRA. Shuichi's board is falling apart. I'm afraid Shuichi won't be able to do anything more. Shuichi tops out at 527, 283, and COBRA 283, sorry. And COBRA is good. COBRA takes this game. COBRA will now lead 2-1. And of course, COBRA, if you wanna play this game out, if you're able to downstack this board, feel free to do so. And it looks like COBRA is doing a great job. And COBRA tops out at 569, 238, 569, 238. So another strong game by both players. But yeah, one more time, COBRA ahead in points at the top out scores, and COBRA leads 2-1. Okay, so the players are ready for game number 4, which starts in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And while the players are in the very early stage of game number 4, let me remind you guys that we have a Maturino prize pool for this event. We are currently at $80, and if you wanna make this prize pool bigger, feel free to click on the link in the chat and donate the amount of US dollars you find appropriate. No, COBRA is okay. A mid-stack situation, but it looks like COBRA knows how to deal with this board. Opens the well, is now was Tetris ready? I decided to skim few more lines. And yeah, Shuichi took advantage of the situation of Cobra. Shuichi is currently with 120, Cobra with 45,000. So this time no early blunders for Shuichi, some early blunders for Cobra, and Shuichi was able to take advantage of it. Yeah, but Shuichi cannot over push the situation and is looking already very high for Shuichi. Gets a long bar. This will help for sure. But was it necessary for Shuichi to go that high? I can't tell. But yeah, Shuichi is trying to survive it. It's looking good. So this is now time for Cobra maybe to take advantage of Shuichi's situation. So we have right now 153 for Shuichi, 142 for Cobra. So Cobra is chasing, Shuichi is trying to survive this board and is doing a great job so far. These are not the best pieces in the world, but Shuichi, yeah, tries to maximize their potential. Yeah, there was not much potential in those pieces, but yeah, Shuichi was able to survive this scary moment. Is now with the board in a more comfortable situation, but now yeah, gets this O piece in a pretty weird place, but still in this game. And this is like an endless league for Shuichi in this game. 171 for Shuichi, 180 now, 203 for Cobra. So Cobra was able to get some good amount of Tetrises while Shuichi was fighting for his life. And Shuichi seems to be fine right now. And Shuichi is also Tetris ready and hits a nice spin. We have 182 for Shuichi, 251 for Cobra, but Cobra now creates a little bit of mess on his own board. So Cobra is currently not Tetris ready. Shuichi 210, Cobra 259. Shuichi builds for a Tetris 1 off the ground. So we have 256 for Shuichi, 293 for Cobra. Okay, Shuichi once again needs to take care of this board. Cobra is back in business with a very nice clean board and a Tetris 338 Cobra 267 Shuichi. And Shuichi with a nice Tetris 314, Cobra 372. Shuichi now with a similar line count is about 60k behind, but Shuichi got yeah, few Tetrises in a row. And both players are approaching transition very soon. Cobra will transition with an advantage. Shuichi's transition score is 385, Cobra's almost 420, but Cobra's board is falling apart immediately, so Shuichi will have a chance. 420 is your target, Shuichi, to take this game. Cobra topped out at 419, so 420 is your target to take this game. And yeah, this was very unfortunate transition for Cobra. And now there is a chance for Shuichi to take this game, and as we can see, Shuichi is going for very safe strats. Quite unusual as for the German player. I haven't seen Shuichi being so disciplined on 19. But of course, when there is no line up and you are only like few thousand points away, this is probably the best strat. 418 and 420, and Shuichi completes the chase down. Of course, Shuichi, you can play this game out if you want to, but you are safe in terms of match situation. And we have our favorite score after 4 games, which is 2-2. Yeah, very nice and disciplined play by Shuichi on 19. Oh, but now Shuichi, of course, can come back to his nature and go ham and gets a Tetris. This will be a nice confidence boost for our German competitor. Oh, and it looks like Shuichi might survive this board. Hannah, I respect these struts. Yeah, I know, Hannah. I know. These are your favorite strats. And Shuichi, pretty nice long game. 211,000, 211 lines, 500,000, 712. Yeah, this was a very nice showing from Shuichi on level 19. 211 lines, well done. And we are tied, guys. It's 2-2, so neither of the players closer to winning this game, this match. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see what happens. Oh, and the infamous Fortnite player also in the chat. Hello, Merka, welcome. And the players are ready. Game number 5 starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hey guys, for those of you who don't know, Merka had a pretty insane level 19 session today, played on stream. I think for most of us, we wouldn't be able to get the top 3 scores from level 18 as good as Merke got the average of those top 3 scores from 19. Yeah, it looks like Paldas is what Merke has in his blood. We saw him, unfortunately, we saw him struggling in the wrong version tournament earlier this weekend. But when he comes back to the correct version, he is a beast. 75 for Shuichi, now with a Tetris 98 and 93 for Cobra. So pretty similar starts for both players in this game number 5. And another Tetris for Shuichi, 170, 147 for Cobra. Cobra needs to prepare the Tetris readiness, but get some weird pieces, and those pieces cause Cobra to struggle a little bit. But yeah, slowly but surely Cobra should be able to reopen the board and should be able to be, you know, in this good scoring position. So we have Cobra with 161, now 184, Shuichi with 243, so Shuichi is 60k ahead right now. Oh, now Shuichi is a little bit high. Okay. is going to open it. Oh, but those S's and Z's. Okay. Shuichi. Oh, so many S's and Z's in this sequence, guys. What is this? Shuichi is still in a lot of trouble, and Cobra is also in a lot of trouble. I also have Simul top out, and Shuichi has more points than Cobra. Oh my god, I was so focused on Shuichi's board, I totally missed that Cobra is also having problems, and Shuichi wins this game by about 20,000 points. Oh my god, both players literally topped out at the same point, and Shuichi is good. Shuichi leads 3-2. And the players are ready for game. Shuichi needs a second. Okay, no problem. And by the way, I always wanted to ask Cobra for this. Cobra, if you have on in your stream this red rectangle, what is it for? Under like your camera, there is this like red rectangle, and it's like empty, no information in it. And also, I was wondering, what is this? Maybe if you have time to answer. Ah, okay, thank you for the explanation. Okay, so Shuichi is back, Shuichi is ready, Cobra still with our 3, so game number 6 starts in a 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So you got 71,000 for Shuichi, to 72 for Cobra, but Cobra got a Tetris and extended, or even 2 Tetrises and extended to 118. Shuichi needed to reopen the well, and now it gets a Tetris for 103. And so Cobra is around 1 Tetris ahead at the same line count. So here are our opening scores. A nice one for Shuichi. He's so confident with those spins. Oh, but now the board is getting high. Oh, but got the long bar in time. So Shuichi is kind of constantly playing with fire. $190 for Shuichi, $239 for Cobra. Oh no, Cobra needs to bring the board down. Okay, gets the piece. Okay, and gets a longboard for it. So nice patience by Cobra, and Cobra was rewarded for it. 297 for Cobra, 220 for Shuichi. $269 now $292 for Shuichi, $369 for Cobra. Cobra gets another Tetris. And Shuichi created a longboard dependency, but gets okay. Decided to put first longboard to the left. Okay, and got a few more good pieces to fix the board. 339 Shuichi, 423 Cobra. And we are approaching the transition in about 30 lines. We still have a few lines, guys, to play on 18. Yeah, but be aware that the transition is not that far away. 367 for Shuichi, 471 for Cobra, so it looks like a good game for our American player. So this is a chance for Cobra to take this game and equalize the match score. Shuichi opens the well. Now waiting for a long bar. Oh, this is okay. Shuichi gets the long bar for a Tetris. Cobra is also not with the cleanest board. Cobra transition with 525. And Shuichi will transition very, very soon. 528 is the score for Cobra. And Cobra's left side looking pretty bad as for now. Cobra would like to see an L for the left. Get some other solutions, but the L still would be appreciated. Cobra finds different solutions. And is still in this game. Shuichi with 454, Cobra with 535, and Cobra can't do anything more. Cobra tops out at 535. So Shuichi, you have your target 536 to take this game. 536 is what you need to take this game from Cobra. Oh, and it's looking a little bit difficult right now. But gets the L. Oh, but this is looking bad for Shuichi, and Shuichi can't do anything more. Shuichi tops out at 479, 511, which means Cobra takes this game, and we have another tie. It's 3-3. GG's. Oh, and Leo in the chat. Hello, welcome here in the paldastetris world. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you in our chat after a longer time. Okay, so the players are ready for game number 7, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, and the winner of this game, guys, will be guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings. The loser of this game will then need to win the next one to force a decider. So yeah, the winner of this game, number 7, won't go home empty-handed. So we have Cobra with 26,000, SHUICHI with 69. And Cobra gets another Tetris, extends to 79, SHUICHI meanwhile with 118. Both players with clean boards, so both players can go for a little bit of efficiency in this game. Okay, now Cobra needed to skim few lines to reopen the well, but got it very quickly, and another Tetris for Cobra. Cobra currently with 109, SHUICHI with 163. Three, four for Cobra, 210 for SHUICHI. So now SHUICHI is trying to run away with the score in this game. It's a pretty comfortable lead as for now, around 80k. And SHUICHI with a little bit of a tower forming, but it's low enough. It's not a finished tower or something. Oh, and SHUICHI, okay. Nice way for SHUICHI to handle this misdrop, created those attacking setups, and it worked out perfectly for the German player. SHUICHI with 283, Cobra with 207, so we still have this difference in points between the two players in favor of SHUICHI, and we are like in the middle of level 18 lines. So still half of an 18 game ahead of us, so still a lot of points to get. So SHUICHI 378, 303 for Cobra, and 50 lines to go before transitions. Both players still with a nice I wanted to say with nice boards, but SHUICHI's board actually is kind of getting complicated. SHUICHI can still survive it. Yeah. Oh, but doesn't get this O to the right, and SHUICHI is in a lot of trouble right now, and I'm not sure if SHUICHI can do anything more. SHUICHI tops out at 384, so Cobra 384 is your target. 384 is your target to take this game, and Cobra needs like one more line to complete the chase down, and Cobra is good. Cobra, you are safe for this game. So Cobra, you're not. You are guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings. You can get all 3 if you can win the next game. If not, we will have a decider. Yes, so now SHUICHI. SHUICHI. Under pressure, SHUICHI needs to win the next game to force a decider. And Cobra now with a match point. So, pretty exciting situation we are in. Game number 8 is about to start as both players are ready, so let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. 0307 BM. The seats are correct, and we are in game number 8 out of possible 9 in this match. Can we have a decider? Yes, so 72 for Shuichi, 97 meanwhile for Cobra. So Cobra was able to be a little bit more efficient in the first 20 lines of this game. Oh, and Shuichi. Okay. Shuichi is fine, the board is open. 105 for Shuichi, meanwhile 145 for Cobra. $128 for Shuichi, $213 for Cobra. Okay. And Shuichi gets another Tetris, 177, Cobra 237. So Cobra 60k ahead. $305 for Cobra, and Cobra with a Witz setup, the late Witz setup, and of course the game is trolling Cobra, doesn't giving is not giving the long bar. Now the long bar comes when Cobra closed the well. And so finally a long bar for a Witz, but this is still not not over for Cobra. Okay, Cobra 336, Shuichi 271. Shuichi needs to open the well and should do it within the next piece or two. Okay, needed to wait a little bit longer. But Cobra is also not in a Tetris ready situation, so not that bad for Shuichi eventually. Cobra is now open, 347, Shuichi with 327 at the same line count, 43,000 points lead for Cobra. So this is our 2 Tetrises lead for our American competitor, and we are 40 lines before transition. So let's see how the players can handle the remaining lines of 18. This is a must-win game for Shuichi if Shuichi wants to stay in this match. Of course, Cobra also would like to win this game to take all 3 points home. So let's see how the players can play in the remaining lines, remaining about 20 lines in this game. We've got 441 for Shuichi, 484 for Cobra. So Cobra still ahead by those 2 Tetrises. And Shuichi needs, in this case, survive to transition and needs to prepare the board for transition. And it looks like Shuichi is kind of understanding the situation. 510 for Shuichi, 530 for COBRA, but COBRA 4 lines behind, so COBRA still around those 2 Tetrises ahead. Shuichi with a low board, so Shuichi is probably going to transition with a pretty comfortable board. And Shuichi transitions with 558. And now Shuichi needs to survive this board. And how is Shuichi going to do so? This is not a nice board for now. Okay, but Shuichi is trying. Gets the LPs. Oh, but misdrops the giant. Shuichi can't do anything more. Shuichi tops out at 563. COBRA is good in this case. COBRA takes the game and a match, and COBRA finishes the match with a 600k score. Shuichi, you fought well. Definitely a way better match than yesterday. But today, your opponent, COBRA, showed some great skill. And let's enjoy COBRA's level 19 performance. It's COBRA's victory lap in this match. $643 for COBRA. $666 is COBRA's comp PB, guys, just for the record. And COBRA is few thousand points away. Okay, gets this, and there it is. New comp PB by COBRA, 669,999 for a moment, and COBRA keeps going. Maybe I'm not saying anything. Let's enjoy. And here it is, COBRA, the 10th person in the world to get a 700k in a competitive PAL-DAS match. What a way to finish this match. Shuichi, you don't need to protest. COBRA gets this 700k in a match. And 721,999. What a score! Well done, COBRA. What a way to finish. 721,999 and 241 lines. What a game by COBRA. That was amazing. And here is your winner. Congratulations, COBRA. Well deserved performance, and this is something what makes me a little bit speechless. Oh, 10th person! So we have 10 people with at least 700k. Yeah, congratulations, COBRA. 729,999. What a nice. This will be a nice score to remember. COBRA, did you like purposely top out those extra 19 points, or was it like a coincidence? Would like to know this. Yeah, so Cobra the match winner, and here are your match stats: 729, 999. What a nice way for Cobra to finish the match, and yeah, 3 points for the standings. This is like also pretty important, and yeah, and Shuichi, you see, you played well, over 500k on average, and losing and median losing scores. Yeah, so definitely you played better and better, and you did really good job. Definitely way better than your performance yesterday. But of course, 0 points are still 0 points, so I can understand it. But you have still one match left. Yes, Hepta, you should watch. This was a very nice, disciplined game for Cobra. Post transition 241 lines and 729 999. This is amazing. This is amazing, guys. What we are witnessing recently. We have already 10 people with a 700k or more in comp. There were like 5 people for a while, maybe then 6, and so on. And in this one tournament, we got Hannah, we got Elias, and we got Cobra, who joined this club of 700 plus k in comp. So yeah, this is amazing. And let me show you the the tables. Division 1. We have now currently Shuichi already with 3 matches and 3 points. Yeah, so Shuichi kind of need to count on Robin and James losing some matches as well, and has to count on Hannah and Cobra running away with the score to get a shot on the 3rd spot in the table. Hannah and Cobra with some great in a great position so far. Robin yet to play a match, and we will see how the situation develops. Of course, I will remind you what I said at the beginning of the stream. Some withdrew from Division 1, so we are down to 5 players in this division. Okay, so I think I shall show you also the updated ELO standings, because Cobra, by winning the match and improving the comp PB, is now only few points away from world number 3. You will see it just in a second, and here we have it. Cobra currently world number 4 in the ELO standings, only 2 points behind Robin. Robin with 1805, Cobra with 1803. Shuichi dropping to world number 6 at the moment, and Cobra's 721,999 score is the 7th highest score on the comp PB list. 10 players, as mentioned. 10 players, as mentioned, are with a score of 700k or more, and 3 of them, Hannah, Cobra, and Elias, so 6, 7, and 8 on the list, got their scores in this particular tournament. So it's looking kind of interesting. As you can see, they are not that far away with their comp PBs from Tugi. So we will see. We'll see how it goes. Of course, Tugi has a lot of wins, therefore is far away in the standings. But yeah, for Cobra, this is definitely a very good day. New world number 4. Yeah, have that. 6-6, you cannot let that become 6-7. Yeah. Yeah, Shuichi, as you played already 3 matches, there is no need to rush with your 4th match. I will let the other players now play. Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that yeah, some withdrew and you suddenly, after today, you have like 3 out of 4 matches already in the books. So yeah, we will see how the other players play their matches, what will be the situation, and we will then decide when to play your match versus Robin. We know that Robin plays versus Cobra in a week. This match is already scheduled for Saturday, November the 1st at 17 UTC. And yeah, this is all what we prepared for you guys today. So once again, take a look at the standings, and we'll find someone to rate. Great performance by Cobra. The last game, I really encourage you guys to watch this game. I will probably do this as well after this stream is end. And I think we are going to rate maybe Anishark. There are some matches going there. So yeah, let's rate Anishark, and we will be back, guys, next week. Yeah, we are like in the scheduling process of some matches, so we will see when the matches will be played. Yeah, one is already confirmed for the next Saturday. I hope we can get some matches earlier as well. So yeah, have a nice race of your Sunday, I would say, guys, and yeah, we'll be back. We will be back next week with more paldastetris action. Once again, thank you Cobra and Shuichi for a very nice match, very high level match, and GG's Cobra on getting this 700k. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Have a nice rest of your Sunday. Bye bye.